Just describe, I guess, it's the word, I guess I'll just say frustration level of being in positions and just not feeling and getting more points on the board.
Yeah, it is frustrating. I mean, it's kind of like, it's a common sense thing. As the offense, we need to put points on the board. We can't win games hitting field goals, the whole game. But yeah, it is frustrating, yeah.
Is it a matter of execution or more so the credit to the Badger defense?
I think it's both parts. It's two parts. I mean, you certainly give credit where it's due. They played a great game, and they're a good team. But also, there's a lot in our control that we can play cleaner. We can be more assignment sound, more in line with our fundamentals. There's always something we can do better, win or lose.
You guys seem to play better in the pass protection, I thought, especially against a team like that. It comes from so many different angles. They have so many great athletes, especially second level. Is it going to be simply you're going to have to look and take the positives from the film rather than right now where everything's too raw?
Yeah. I think we won't approach it any different than we do any other game or any other week. We'll recognize the positives, but as well, we'll recognize what we need to fix. And in terms of pass protection, that's kind of been a point of emphasis for us these past few weeks. We haven't done a great job of keeping the quarterback clean, so it's something we've been working on, but it's a work in progress. So.
Close to perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. I mean, there's no hiding that. But again, I really don't think we want to change our approach weekly to who we're playing, whether it's Wisconsin or not. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we needed. We had to be assignment sound today, and we didn't execute. But we really don't want to change up our approach weekly.
How hard was it? It seems like every week now the offensive line is very different. Is it hard to be cohesive and consistent when there are changes?
I don't know about that. That might be a coach for Brian or a question for Brian. I don't know. I think there's excuses and results, and if we're gonna make that excuse, then shame on us. We've got perfectly capable guys that can do the job. I don't know. If you just focus on your job, that's all you have to worry about. You don't worry about whether we're gonna gel or being cohesive. It's just focus on yourself.
Did their 3-4 look? I knew you guys knew that was going to be a different thing coming in. Mm-hmm. Was it what it was cracked up to be, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, we game planned for it. It started really early in the week, and we knew they had a new coach, but we knew that they were running the same system. They've been running the same system for a while, so. Yeah, I mean, I think they did a great job on defense.
Besides the scheme, did their front seven do anything that you guys hadn't seen, or that you were impressed by at all?
No. I mean, I think we'll have to take a look at the film, but it felt like they might have pressured us more than say some other teams when we were running the ball more. But it's really hard to see. I just kind of have a narrow focus being on the inside.
There were 3 possessions in a row in the second half where you guys were 3 and out on offense. Does your mind ever think ahead that, man, we got to give the defense a break? I know you want to score, but keep them off the field a little longer. We got to do our job.
Of course. I mean, it's team football. I mean, we've got to be complementary of each other. Any team that's been good around here has played, complementary of each other. Defense gets good stops. We end up with good field position. We capitalize on it. We didn't do that today. So yeah.
Are you ready to kind of take the bye week and reassess?
Yeah, it's going to be good for us as a team. It'll be good to get some younger guys some work. But we've got a lot of older guys that are a little dinged up too, so it'll be good for us as a team, as a whole, just getting better, healthier on the field.
You guys afford to look big picture at all now? You're 5-3, 2 losses in the Big Ten, obviously. Margin for error becomes thin.
I don't know. I really, regardless of the circumstance, I really try not to think big picture. It's a week by week deal. I'm sure you've heard that from coaches, and I'm sure you've heard it from my teammates. But it really is. It's a one-game season every week, and you make it any bigger than that, it gets a little overwhelming, I think.
Is that the focus for these 2 weeks? Because now you have 2 weeks to think about this one, where normally you flush it after 24, get on to the next team.
I think I don't think we'll approach it any different than we do any other week. I think we'll look at the film tomorrow. We'll have the 24-hour rule. We'll make the corrections, and we'll move on. Next week's about getting better and focusing on workshopping our fundamentals and getting healthy too. So next week will be good for us.
You feel close? I mean, you guys have
Yeah.
seemed like you're close to breaking out and putting it together.
The margin for error is really thin, and we do a lot of good things. I think we do. But we're not quite there yet, and I think we need to focus more on the small details, and that'll get us there, I think.